This is the raison d'etre of Federation. And we're going to use our two app instances, one running locally and one on Amazon. Here's our Amazon server. It's running the customer's application, so let's go make a change there. So we've got some fields here. Let's just get a customer record. Right. So let's just create a new field in there. Let's say we can say you can also conveniently say command.decrypt, right? And view this as HTML or in JSON format for programmatic access. Okay, so here we are in the customer branch. All right, and I want to go to the customer object, and I'm going to say add a new field and make it required. So let's just say new field. And okay, customer object's pretty simple. This is showing you how much code you have to write to actually get your app to work, and this is just a factory function for creating the object. So you're really not writing any plumbing code, right? No non-functional stuff, right? Integration and persistence is taken care of for you if you use those features that are there for you out of the box, which again you can control in your config object. For example, control your data source, right? And have a custom data source rather than use the server default. And this can be any kind of storage you want, up to you. And then again, all this is all just optional code, right? There's only three required fields: are a name, an endpoint, and then again the factory function that creates the object and its initial state. Okay, so we just added a new field in here. That's all we did. And we're just going to go now build this thing. Okay. So I'm going to push it to GitHub. Okay, and that's what I've done, in my role as a developer. So oops. Done something here wrong. Right. Okay, so then there's our new field, right? We didn't do anything. We didn't. No one did anything to deploy this. It just happened in seconds, automatically. So just to show you, I kind of didn't show what happens if you don't have that field there. Let's just remove it. Come on. Okay, bye. Okay. Build it again. push it to GitHub, right? Uh, and now let's see what we try to do when we try to create this thing, right? It just doesn't accept the input, so there's no new field there, right? Yeah, so that's the deployment process. There isn't one, and the way that this works is you have to have a publicly accessible IP here, or accessible by your your repo, or wherever you're your remote is, or wherever you're storing your code, wherever you're serving it from. If that's not the case for you, like for example, I don't have my IP exposed on my home network here. You can do this another way, which is, let's say, so let's modify the orders object. So I'll create one here, and then I'll try to delete it. Okay, and it's yelling at me that it must be canceled or completed. Let's say we want to tone that down. Let's go back to our source code. Okay, remove, and build. Okay, push that. Find my application wherever that is. Okay, and then let's try to delete it now. Right. Okay. So since we don't get automatically updated. Now, if I can go here and I can say load it. Then it tells me it's doing a hot deployment. Now let's try to delete it. Bingo. Okay, code's updated. All right. So that's again for development mode. You can choose when to load your code if you want to, right? So this is more development friendly, and the other is what you want in production. So it's completely hands off, lights out. Along with all the testing and the deployment production automation that you have. Okay, that does it for this session. We'll come back with another on some more integration scenarios, as well as a bit about the service mesh and how self-forming service mesh works. Until then.